gets me every time.
Hello, thank you guys so much for tuning into a brand new video, and welcome to Makeup Monday, where I try to test out new makeup found in the drugstore. This is the new Covergirl Trublend Matte Made foundation. So you guys know why I was excited, because I'm an oily skin girl, so I was happy anytime a new matte foundation comes out, I want to try it. So along with this, Covergirl has tons of new products out. I do have a few of the new lipsticks, liquid lipsticks I'm going to try out today, and I also have one of the new mascaras I'm going to try out today as well. For the rest of the face, I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Prep High Definition Smoothing Face Primer. I want to give a chance for the primer to kind of get into the skin really good, so I'm going to go ahead and go on to the foundation, read the details about it, what its claims are. On the website, it has a 3.6. And that's out of 5 stars. It says it comes, so for your favorite CoverGirl foundation line comes a matte formula that isn't drying or cakey. Trublend Matte Made formula is developed with a flexi hold technology that creates a strong yet flexible film on skin for durability and comfort, while the mattifying powders absorb oil and minimizes pores for a soft, matte, flawless finish. They have at least, let's see, 5 claims. It says it is a 12-hour comfort matte, is pore minimizing, oil control, transfer resistant. Yet to find a foundation that's transfer resistant, but okay. And it comes in 40 shades, which is fantastic. Looking at the shades on the website, and at the store, it's a pretty decent variety. I kind of feel like they could have at least maybe 10 more shades in between a few, but 40 to start off with is fantastic, y'all. So I'm not even gonna complain. We're gonna go ahead and get started. On the website, it really didn't say how to apply it, whether to apply with a brush or a sponge, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do my regular routine and use a sponge. This is actually a sponge from my local grocery store. It's like the Equiline. It's like one of my grocery stores brands, so I just said, let me try it. It's pretty bouncy, so we're gonna give it a go. So I do have the color D10. As you guys can see, it is pretty much plain packaging. It has a glass bottle, which is kind of similar to their other bottles, but it has a little black point here, and it does have a black top, and it does give you a little information on the back. Pump included, which is fantastic, so I'm gonna give this a nice little shake. One thing I do like is that it locks and unlocks, which is great, prevents spilling. So let's see what I can get from a full pump. Okay, so this is one pump here. I'm just gonna put it on one side of the face first. Okay guys, let's use the sponge and see what happens. Guys, so this is one pump of foundation blended into one side of the face, and I would say the color is decent, but I don't know if the damp sponge kind of sheared it out, but it doesn't even look like I have foundation on. And it doesn't say what the coverage is on the website either. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply another pump to the same side of my face. Smelling it, it does not have like a perfume smell to it. It has, I don't know how to really describe the smell. It's not loud, but I can still see some of my darkness peeking through. So This time I'm going to try to use a brush. I'm going to go in with a Sonia Kashuk, just like one of their angled brushes. And I'm just going to do this side. It doesn't really seem to be full coverage, but we'll see maybe with a sponge if that's. I'm just going to go ahead and apply 2 pumps. I have, this is definitely not a full coverage foundation. You can definitely still, it doesn't even look like I have foundation on, honestly. It looks more like I would have like a BB cream on. This reminds me of the Physicians Formula foundation. I'm gonna try to put a little bit more because I don't know why I put on my forehead, but I just need, I like full coverage, so I'm going to concentrate that. So this is pump number 5. And I'm going to go back to the sponge. I really didn't notice a difference using the brush. So now that I've put on 5 pumps, again, you can still kind of see the discoloration. I'm gonna just put, we're just gonna go for one last pump. This, oh, I've never put this much foundation on in my life, but I'm just gonna concentrate more on my dark areas. Okay guys, this is the last pump. I'm not gonna do any more foundation. I think 6 is more than enough. Okay guys, so after 6 pumps, I'm not going to put any more, but this is definitely a medium coverage foundation. After 6 pumps, I still don't feel like I have full coverage. So my skin feels a little weird too. It definitely feels like I have foundation on. I mean, of course, I'll let it settle into the skin and we'll see in a couple of minutes what happens. I'm gonna just do the rest of my makeup routine with the regular products I use, because when you buy foundation, different brands, at least for me, I don't necessarily use, you know, like the CoverGirl foundation. I would use the CoverGirl primer, the CoverGirl powder. I just don't think that that's realistic for people that just everyday do makeup, because you might not like everything that the brand has to offer. So I'm just going to go in with concealer. I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, which is my favorite concealer. And we're just gonna make something happen here. Usually only put that concealer underneath my eyes. I don't know why I did the other stuff, because I always use a different concealer, but it's done now. Underneath my eyes, on top of this foundation, it is a little bit hard to blend, especially the outer edges. I've never had that happen before using this concealer, so there you have that. This usually, I mean, this concealer usually blends out effortlessly, so that's a little weird, but we just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going. Whatever. So I'm gonna use the Maybelline Loose Finishing Powder. I have the color Medium Deep, and using the sponge again, I'm just going to set those areas. This powder, it looks pretty light, even like in person, not just on camera. It looks pretty light, and it usually does not. So yeah, that is very strange. Okay, we're gonna move on. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face now with the LA Girl Pro Face high definition pressed powder, and I'm going to use an e.l.f. brush. This is an e.l.f. what does it say? Complexion brush, but it's a big fluffy brush. My makeup is just not looking like it normally does, and I feel like this foundation has kind of changed the products, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna use the Covergirl Lash Blast Volume. This is one of their new mascaras. 10 times more volume. Okay, let's this is how the packaging looks. Kind of the typical Covergirl, you know, shape applicator. Okay, and let's put some on. Guys, I don't know if you guys can tell. I'll see if you guys can see from the side. I'm gonna go ahead and apply just one more coat, and we'll see what happens with that. I do actually like the mascara. I feel like it helps to separate the lashes as well. I do feel like I have a little bit more volume, but I do feel like with any mascara I feel like you have to use like multiple coats. I would probably use maybe one more coat, but I'm just gonna leave it like it is now. I have the new Covergirl Melting Lip Pouts. I have the colors Secret, and then I have the color Gray Matter. I kind of want to wear this one because I'm just feeling this makeup is making me feel gray. It has a small doe foot applicator. Ooh, it smells like berries or something. I'm going to go ahead and apply Secret first. Dipping in once, you don't get a lot on the applicator. I feel like this would have more pigment, but this is the third time I'm dipping in here. It's just taking fourth time. It's taking a long time to actually just build up the color. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of Gray Matter right in the center. I'm going to spray my face really quickly with the Mario Badescu spray. And I'm going to use the new Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter in the color Pink Rose. So this foundation is irritating my life. It's not looking how I would expect a foundation to look. It is not covering things up. It doesn't really say. It says it's matte, which I do feel like it's matte. Transfer proof. I don't know about all of that. Touching my face, I really don't see any foundation on my hands, so it just, I felt like it absolutely did change how my concealer, my powder, how just the rest of my makeup routine would normally go. I felt like it changed the product somehow and made it look, I guess this is a matte foundation. So I mean, this is just a concealer. I didn't really expect it to, you know, make my under eyes look dry, and then adding the powder on top, it might have just been a little bit too much. So I'm not going to blame the foundation. It might have just been too much for this particular formula. These suck. These suck. Like, I had to go into this color 4 times. Look, just an irritation. And then I'm gonna see how long the foundation. It does say 12-hour wear, oil control, and all that other crap. So we're gonna see. So right now it is 2:53. I will probably be back with you guys probably around 9:30, 10. So I guess I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so it is now 10:37, which means I've had this on for about a little over 7 hours. So my final thoughts are just kind of looking in the mirror. I have very minimal shine, if at all. Just a little bit on my nose, but literally no oil peeking through whatsoever. You can see the foundation kind of gathered where my glasses are, which it kind of gathered a little bit more than usual. And you can kind of see the foundation kind of just left my face. It's really, really weird. So after a couple of hours, the little smell that I was smelling was completely gone. It kind of goes away right after you blend it out, so that was no big deal. I did not like the fact that I had to put on about 35 coats to even get this consistency, and even still it's kind of just like going away from my face. And I just did not like my makeup today. I did everything I would normally do. So the only thing I'm thinking for this is that maybe not use all matte products. Maybe that's why. But this is, so yeah, this is the first time the foundation like truly is like thumbs down. If you guys have tried this foundation, just let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Per usual, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to this video. If you are not subscribed, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you will not miss another video. So I'm getting ready to take this crap off, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.